even working? Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a sign. It says, Tip, keep punching. Oh, that was my problem. I wasn't punching fast enough. Alright, I mean, that makes sense. It looks pretty tough to break with your hand. Alright, this should work.
Is there something wrong with this guy? Alright, I can't punch this anymore. I'm just going to do it.
Oh, I followed the tip. Where's my wood? Wait, is this wood? Oh, no, wait. It was just behind me. Alright, what does this tip say now? Craft a crafting table. It looks like that's 4 pieces of wood. Oh my god, these recipes are so complicated. Alright, 4 pieces of wood, and there we go. Alright, wood crafting table? Is that what this is? Oh my god, did I mess up the recipe or something? It's alright. I probably don't have what I need to make the table yet. I'll probably find it soon.
How in the world is he going to beat this game if he doesn't know how to make a crafting table?
No way. Is this what I think it is? Oh my god, this is a village. I've seen a video on this. There are like villagers here you can trade with, I think.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling he's going to punch the iron golem. Let's just hope he finds the sign before he dies.
I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, villagers give free items or something. Wait, tip? Do not punch an iron golem. Yo, what is an iron golem? That sounds scary, bro. I do not want to run into that.
Phew, he read the sign. Thank you.
Alright, well, good thing I read the tip. Alright, now can I trade with this villager guy? Alright, let's see. Do I just punch him or something? Oh!
Did this guy actually think the iron golem was a villager? How are players nowadays this bad?
Hey, it's not polite to call them bad. They're just learning. It's your job to help them.
Look at him. This guy has zero clue how to play.
Oh my god, how did I get stuck here? Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm stuck. How do I get out of this?
Well, some players are slower than others.
You damn dummy.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from Ford Field. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. From the gun, it's Tua. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Detroit. 6. terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Swift will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Swift again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Nifty move. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Cook. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Swift going to try up the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got this, complete to Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
5 yards on first down, and now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Mayfield. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second down and 8. Here's Cook again.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Mayfield. And Cook has it, left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Mayfield looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. The way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Takes it to about the 37.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Fourth down, Mayfield. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Mayfield now from the 50. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 44-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield right back to Cook for another completion. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Mayfield now. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down.
Tua going to run the sneak.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now Tua going to try and sneak it.
And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for a touchdown.
The sneak successful for the yard out.
As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Cook up the gut.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. When you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Connecting here with Chark on the out route.
Touchdown! DJ Chark, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Nailor, 38 yards. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Okay. 8 yards to go on second down.
Hey, Coach Beard.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He's airing it out for Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.